Better Booty Month 1, Week 2, Day 2. Each of the days of the week run the same throughout the entire month. So Day 2 will be the same on Week 2 as it was on Week 1, except that as you progress through the month, or certainly as I progress through the month, I'm going to add more weight to exercises to continue challenging myself, and maybe add a band to like weighted glute bridges or something like that, just to continue to progress. And basically this is 3 sets of each of these particular exercises for a total of 48 weighted glute bridges, and I'm using about 50 pounds when you consider the plates and the bar, 60 bent leg to spread eagle hypers, 30 banded standing hip hinge abductions, 30 cable cuff hip external rotations, and if you don't have a cable machine, you can use a band for those, and 90 body weight 45-degree hypers. So yeah, that's Day 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. The rest of this video will show you quickly some demonstrations of those particular exercises if you'd like to give them a try. So let me know if you do. Let me know how it goes.
Weighted glute bridges. They are just like regular bridges, except you're going to have some weight. I have about 50 pounds here, a little bit more with the bar. And one thing you want to make sure of is if you're lifting pretty heavy, you might want a pad on your lap, just a little more comfortable for you. And also you want your bar, if you're using a bar for this, you want your bar to be evenly distributed on your hips. So you're going to get into your glute raising position. You push through your heels and contract your glutes as you come up. And you are going to hold for a second once you're up there. So contract your glutes, come up. You might have to lock out your arms to hold the weight up. Squeeze your booty. Come back down. Up. Contract your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come back down. Go back up. Come back down. And you're doing 3 sets of those, 16 reps.
Bent leg to spread eagle hyper, reverse hyper. This exercise is really awesome. However, it looks a little odd. So if you're shy, this might be a difficult one for you. You want to place your abdomen at the lower abs at the end of your bench so that you can comfortably bend your legs. You keep these at 90 degrees, hold on to your bench. You're going to push your legs backward, contract your glutes, and as you bring your legs backward, you're going to spread them out wide. So you squeeze your glutes, legs spread out wide, come back down, and your knees bent 90 degrees, back out, squeeze those glutes, back down, out, and squeeze, back down for 20 reps, 3 times.
Knee banded standing hip hinge abduction. You want to put your band above your knees. Some people put it below their knees. So you can have it above or below, whichever is best for you. You're going to have your feet about shoulder width apart. Going to hinge at the hip about 45 degrees. And you're going to externally push your knees out and hold for 3 seconds. To get extra range, you can tilt on the lateral side of your feet. So you come in, push out, hold for 3 seconds, come back in, push out and hold, come back in, push out and hold. Show you from the side. Same thing, feet about shoulder width apart, about a 45-degree bend. You are bending your knees a little bit, but you want to keep your back flat. And I tend to keep my hands on my hips. And you're going to Externally push out against the band. Again, to get a little extra range, you can tip on the lateral side of your feet. Hold for 3 seconds. Come back in, out, and hold. Whew, it's a good time. Cable cuff hip external rotation. For this exercise, you want your cuff to be below your knee. You want to brace yourself. You're going to raise your knee up to hip height. Bring your knee across your center line and horizontally abduct the raised leg. Externally rotating this leg, and your torso follows the raised leg out to the side. Again, come back across the center line, horizontally abduct, keeping this leg externally rotating as your torso follows the raised leg. Cross the center line, externally rotate, come back across the center line, and you do that 10 times for 3 sets, and then switch to the other leg. 45-degree hypers for this exercise. You want your toes to be pointing outward a little bit and tuck your tailbones. You're already kind of squeezing your glutes. You keep your back rounded and forcefully push your hips into the bench, squeezing your glutes to bring yourself up. Again, staying rounded rather than flat back. That's flat back. Rounded. Squeeze your glutes. Forcefully push your hips into the bench. Then you can also add weights to these. Same thing, staying curved, holding that weight, pushing your hips into the bench.